Welcome to Alabama Justice Watchdog. Today, we'll be covering a recent story out of Blountsville, Alabama. In an official municipal press release issued Tuesday, June 9, 2026, Mayor Michael Glass and the Blountsville Town Council formally announced that Police Chief Joseph Reagan is no longer an employee of the town. The town statement notes that personnel matters are strictly confidential, explicitly stating that the municipality will not provide additional public details regarding the operational specifics of his departure. However, this sudden administrative action follows an intense wave of public scrutiny and the exposure of verified internal records. Today, we look past the standard public relations framework and map out the exact paper trail that forced this sudden action. This entire investigation and the baseline documentation were originally brought to light by the independent platform Madam's Insight. In accordance with Alabama Justice Watchdog's core principles, our objective is not to engage in speculative commentary or emotional rhetoric. Our purpose is to present the documented timeline clearly, separating verified facts from municipal policy, so that the public can review the record independently. To understand why this sudden termination occurred, we must map out the underlying history and geography of the appointments. Before Joseph Reagan was selected to lead public safety in Blountsville, his law enforcement career included serving within the borders of neighboring Etowah County. To establish a complete administrative baseline, we have to examine the records of his departure from that jurisdiction. While serving as an Etowah County Sheriff's Deputy and a dedicated School Resource Officer, or SRO, at West End High School, Reagan was a public servant entrusted with direct access to a vulnerable student population. According to historical details, Reagan engaged in an alleged pattern of inappropriate message exchanges with a 16-year-old female student attending the school. The documented history indicates that Reagan allegedly attempted to arrange for the minor student to work inside his private residence under the guise of a babysitting arrangement. Upon discovery of these communications, the records show that the student's mother confronted Reagan directly. She issued a strict ultimatum: resign immediately from his position as an SRO or face immediate formal exposure to school board administrators and criminal authorities. Confronted with this choice, Reagan chose to step down, effectively ending his tenure in that school system. While local municipal agencies remained silent on this background history for months, primary source records clarified the internal baseline of the case. It is critical to state clearly for the record that the original digital messages between Reagan and the minor have not been publicly released. The documentation we are reviewing represents the initial direct confrontation between the victim's mother and Joseph Reagan's account. As the messages scroll, they document the immediate aftermath of the family's discovery. In these text message blocks, Reagan's account does not deny the underlying interactions with the student. Instead, the messages show him actively communicating with the mother, framing the incident as a profound personal mistake, and requesting to handle the matter privately rather than facing public exposure or destroying his household stability. Crucially, these logs confirm that the mother explicitly confronted him regarding the babysitting arrangement inside his home, corroborating the exact security threat later flagged to Blountsville city officials. Because these files contain extensive personal communication, we have hosted the full, properly redacted images via the link in our description box below, allowing the public to verify the source material independently. This brings us to the core issue of municipal accountability. In any standard public safety appointment, local governments utilize background investigations and interagency vetting to ensure that individuals granted public authority are fit for duty. The town of Blountsville cannot claim they were left in the dark by a lack of access to this background history. The paper trail proves that a sitting member of the town council was handed this information directly. According to email records, a concerned citizen bypassed social media platforms entirely to deliver this information through official channels. The tipster sent an email to Blountsville City Councilman Billy Irvin directly, warning him of Reagan's historical SRO resignation in Etowah County over inappropriate messages to a minor. The email noted that the mother possessed the proof and was fully prepared to speak with leadership. Records prove that Councilman Irvin responded from his official municipal email stating he wanted to speak with the mother directly to obtain first-hand information. On March 23, 2026, the citizen followed up, sending direct screenshots of the confrontations straight to Irvin's inbox. The paper trail indicates that after receiving this direct confirmation, Councilman Irvin ceased communication and did not respond further. Yet despite holding these records, the town advanced Reagan to the highest law enforcement position in the municipality anyway. As these internal documents began leaking into public spaces, a public defense emerged from within the chief's household. Shannon Reagan, the wife of the chief, issued a statement on Facebook. In this post, she explicitly confirmed her prior long-standing knowledge of the encounter, stating it occurred 7 to 8 years ago, while asserting that the public narrative was being exaggerated beyond the facts. However, that public characterization was immediately met with a direct rebuttal from the victim's family. Records show that a relative of the victim sent a direct private message to Shannon Reagan in response to her public statement. In this correspondence, the family member strongly contested Shannon's defense of stating that the situation was being downplayed and detailing specific operational concerns regarding the severity of the media and messages sent by Reagan during his tenure as a school safety officer, directly contesting the assertion that the matter was minor. This internal conflict highlights a critical factor. The community was not reacting to unverified social media rumors. The family was actively contesting what they viewed as an effort to minimize a documented breach of public trust. Now, turning explicitly to our advocacy position as a watchdog organization. While the termination announced by Mayor Michael Glass and the Town Council is a necessary step to protect municipal integrity, it leaves a fundamental systemic failure completely unaddressed. The Town of Blountsville's statement claims they take public trust and accountability with the utmost seriousness, but the paper trail proves they possessed verified evidence for months, yet chose to move forward with the appointment anyway. The town leadership did not initiate this investigation due to an internal commitment to vetting. They acted because public exposure left them with no other administrative choice. True accountability does not end with a forced resignation. We are calling on all local residents and concerned citizens to attend upcoming Blountsville Town Council meetings. Elected officials must explain the systemic failure in their background investigation protocols. The primary source documents, including the redacted chat logs and official responses, are compiled in the description below for your independent review. Examine the facts and demand transparency from your public servants. Thank you for watching, and stay tuned to Alabama Justice Watchdog for ongoing updates on this story. Quis custodi ipsos custodes.